Salamun alaykum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdu wa thana lillahi rabbil alameen. قال الله سبحانه وتبارك وتعالى في كتابه الكريم وهو أصدق الحديث. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. في بيوت أذن الله أن ترفع ويذكر فيها اسمه يسبح له فيها بالغدو والآصال. صدق الله العلي العظيم. Brothers and sisters, today is the 8th day of the month of Shawwal al-Mukarram, 1442 after Hijrah. I would like to extend my condolence to you, all of you, and all the Muslim Ummah, and those who believe in the history of mankind. This day, 8th day of Shawwal, mark in the history of mankind as a dark day, not only because this day Jannatul Baqee, the shrine of 4 Imam, was demolished. Indeed, the heritage of Muslim heritage and the history of Islam was attacked. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, في بيوت أذن الله أن ترفع ويذكر فيها اسمه. There's a special places on the earth. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala refers those places as a special houses on which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave the permission to uphold the remembrance of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala day and night in Suratul Nur. In other places, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala refers to the people, those who slept in the cave of Kahf, Ashab-e Kahf, the companion of Kahf. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala refers that place as a place of worship to Allah to be remembered. Now we are talking about the very history of Islam. 4 Imam were buried, and also Baqee as a special place for all the Muslims, regardless of which school of thought they belong to. Because the wives of prophets, the Shuhada, those who were in the very beginning front line with Holy Prophet, those who gave their life, and those who founded Islam, those who supported Holy Prophet, their heritage is there, and it was attacked and demolished. Brothers and sisters, when we talk and discuss about attacking to the history and the heritage of any movement or religion, it should be crime, right? And we see that after a century, still we are mourning this day. And I would like to thank the organizers of Baqee Organization for leading this effort, and may Allah bless them. And we as a Muslims, we should not only limit ourselves to condemning all types of terrorist attack, whether these great noble places or what happened in Afghanistan or Iraq when Daesh and ISIS and Taliban, they were controlling those areas, when they blow up the historical places, masajids and temples and so on and so forth. We should stand to bring this back and restore this. As we are commemorating 8th of Shawwal al-Mukarram, we enter in second week for the atrocities and also the mischief and zulm happening in Middle East, especially in Gaza, Palestine. We know that hundreds of people they lost their lives, among them significant number children, women, innocent people, infrastructures, buildings, the buildings which is home for the press, and there is no freedom of press, freedom of news, broadcasting, communications. Just you can see that Associated Press, they had a office in the same building with tens of other press news agencies was demolished in one attack. So when we are seeing all of that, we can conclude that humanity today, those who are carrying the banner of human rights, they are selectively condemning, they're selectively raising the point, and we can see a clear double standard. We request all the believers and mu'mineen and mankind to stand for the rights of haqq and truth, for the justice, so we can have a true peace. This justice, whether it's for the human heritage or Muslim heritage or any very important places or people or any type of attack which is not justified in the court of Allah or in the court of mankind. We have to stand. I would like to thank all of you for commemorating this day, to bringing this day as a day of awareness, awakening. And we need to talk and discuss more about that, because when we talk and discuss about Baqee, it's not limited to Baqee. This ideology, which interpreted like Taliban and Boko Haram and all other things, is not to, for example, give any importance to the history. It was driven by a small group of people and was taken to a different level. Although we hear in today's news that the today's leadership in Saudi, they want to restore some of the historical places. That's not enough. We urge and we request to restore all the Islamic heritage, especially Baqee, Jannatul Baqee, and all the places which you can see, you can trace as a rich history of Islam. Brothers and sisters, I know that we have a long way to achieve these points, but the key point is we need to stand, we need to speak, we need to talk and discuss, we need to bring in awareness of the people, and we need to make it this as our top priority. And also when it comes to the oppression, when it comes to the dhulm, when it comes to the innocent lives of the people like Gaza or in Yemen or other places, we have to talk and discuss. That's where we have one standard, which is all the human beings, all the humanities, all of us, regardless of their gender, regardless of their religion, regardless of their culture, regardless of their color, they deserve to have a peace with complete justice. Without justice or selective justice or double standard cannot bring a peace in the world, because all of us, we are in the same boat, and if we want to see the complete peace and prosperity, we need to work for justice. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless all of us and give us strength and tawfiq to uphold the truth, and inshallah one day we can see that all the Islamic heritage, all the great shrines, especially Al-Baqee, which is home for thousands of companions, great scholars, wives of holy prophets, and especially for Imam Hassan, Imam Sajjad, Imam Muhammad al-Baqir, Imam Ja'far al-Sadiq. We can go and we can visit and we can have a great ziyarah of Jannatul Baqee, inshallah. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Al-Baqee, 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 Al-Baqee.